My name's Tommy Gene Cooper. I'm the CEO of Cooper Consulting Service, and I graduated from University of Houston with a BSEE in 1974, and I went to school at night and got an MSEE in 1981. I lived in the dorms, I lived in the quadrangle, and I met a lot of new people, and some of them are lifetime friends. I went to a lot of Cougar football games at the Dome, and Hopkins Pavilion opened in 1969, so I probably saw the first Cougar basketball game in Hopkins. Also, I met my wife at University of Houston, and we got married at the chapel at the Religion Center while I was still in school. I was always good in math and science, and growing up in a little town over by Galveston Bay, all of a sudden we have the Johnson Space Center coming in about 10 miles from my house. So there was all those engineers and all that focus on the space program, and it got me interested in engineering. The engineering school and they had a little bit of a broader education, so I used all of the other disciplines in addition to my electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, industrial engineering, chemical engineering. I mean, I designed things and I'm proficient in CAD software for mechanical design, and I have to calculate things about resistance of blood and blood flow. So all of those secondary or other areas of engineering, I've just used all of it. What I've done over my career, it really started in school. At some point, probably my junior year, I decided that I really wanted to work on medical devices. And that led me into going to work at Baylor College of Medicine and working on the artificial heart program under Dr. DeBakey. I was designing controls for artificial hearts. And from there, I really decided I wanted to go work in industry. So I started working for companies designing defibrillator monitors and just quite a line of products after that. The next one was a blood pressure transducer. One of the bigger ones was a project called the Omni, and it was a machine that does dialysis and other blood purification processes. And that is really one of the bigger projects I've done. It's now used worldwide. I was the chairman of the committee that wrote the standard, the American National Standard for blood pressure transducers. That we released that in about 1994, and it's still the standard for blood pressure transducers today. I have all my day timers before I record all my hours every day since I started consulting in 1986. So I probably have documented work on 1,000 projects since 1986. My involvement with the Industrial Advisory Board started with Dr. Royce inviting me to join the board. And I soon realized that I work on a lot of projects and have a lot of experience in different areas, and that the best place for me to help out was with these senior design projects. So that's where I focused my efforts with the board, and I've been able to kind of work with those groups doing those senior design projects and provide some guidance and mentoring to help them along. My advice to current engineering students is, I think you should think about taking the hard road. It's that point where you're having to take that leap of faith to say, yes, I can do this. And it's to believe in yourself to take that leap of faith, because the rewards are you get more challenging projects and things to do. They're harder, but they're worth it. So my family has been what's kind of supported me over the years, especially my wife. She's enabled me to do work all these hours and do all this. But I also made time for my boys. I coached them in all their sports teams, and and I supported them through school. And so now, instead of being a cost center, now they're a profit center because they work for me and with me. We're partners now in the company that we started.